A woman was cleaning windows on a skyscraper. Suddenly, she slipped and plummeted down at a terrifying speed. She thought her life had come to an abrupt end, but in the next moment, her safety harness kicked in, halting her fall, leaving her dangling midair. Meanwhile, the CEO of a nearby company was in a meeting. He glanced out the window and was utterly astonished at the sight. Their eyes met, yet neither of them fathomed the profound bond between them. In truth, the woman was the CEO's biological mother, whom he had been searching for 20 years, and the CEO himself had no inkling that the woman hanging in front of him was, in fact, his mother. He immediately instructed his staff, "Go, get her down, quickly." 2 decades ago, this woman had 2 children, a son and a daughter. Both suffered from congenital heart ailments. Being a single mother, she had spent every penny she owned to provide treatment, yet their condition worsened. With no means left to cover the escalating medical costs, she made a heart-rending decision. She gave her son, whose condition was the gravest, to a wealthy couple for adoption so he could receive proper medical care. To persuade him, she deliberately spoke harsh words, making him feel unwanted so he would leave willingly. The boy believed his mother had forsaken him. He departed, and the mother collapsed in the rain, crying as though her heart had shattered. Her young daughter could not comprehend why her mother had done such a thing. Years rolled by. That boy grew up to inherit the wealthy family's empire. He had become the CEO. Upon returning to his homeland, his foremost intent was to locate the sister he had been separated from. Yet he harbored resentment towards his mother, convinced that she had sold him. Upon reaching his old home, a man informed him, "This house was bought by me a decade ago. That mother-daughter pair, they are no longer alive." The CEO was devastated. Meanwhile, his real mother continued her grueling labor. Earlier that day, while cleaning windows at a dizzying height, she had nearly met her demise, and fate had reunited her with her son, though neither recognized the other. The CEO saved her and told his wife, "Give her some money. She shouldn't be doing this dangerous work." But the woman refused. "I need this job. My daughter is sick. I have no other way to survive." The CEO, misinterpreting her resolve, deemed her greedy and dismissed her. Exhausted, the mother returned to the hospital. She fed her sick daughter instant noodles while she herself ate a plain steamed bun soaked in the leftover broth. Coincidentally, the same CEO arrived at the hospital for a checkup. He was utterly shocked to witness her dire circumstances. Never had he imagined someone could endure such hardship and remain alive. He instructed his son, "Go, take this cake to that woman." But when the woman saw the boy, she froze. The child was the spitting image of her son as a toddler. She clutched him tightly to her chest and began crying uncontrollably. The CEO and his wife panicked, thinking she was harming the child. They shoved her aside, admonishing her. It was then that the woman realized her mistake. The boy was not her son. The CEO stormed off, unaware that the child was actually his grandson, her own blood. At that moment, the mother's daughter's condition suddenly worsened. The doctor said, "The surgery must happen immediately, or it's too late." With no money at hand, the mother knelt outside the hospital, holding a handwritten plea for help, begging passersby